Hello beautiful soul and welcome to today's video. And in this video I want to share with you 6 steps to manifest. And you probably already know some of them, maybe you don't, but this is kind of the framework or the theory where how I see it. So, number 1 is claiming what it is you want. And this is actually in some ways the most important one, because most of the time we really want something, but we don't feel like we're worthy of it. We don't maybe even feel like it can happen, or maybe it's like too big. Maybe it's like too big too soon. So ask yourself, am I able to claim this? Like, can I claim this as mine? How do you feel talking about this? How do you feel living into this? Like, claiming it. Claim it like this is mine. This is gonna be mine. Okay? So the second one is feeling. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about thinking about this thing that you want, this life that you want, the job that you want? How do you feel about it? Do you feel like ready? Do you feel like it's okay? You don't have to feel entirely ready, but just that you're really excited. Or do you feel a lot of fear? Maybe you feel some blocks coming up, fears, thoughts like, who am I to do this? I can't do that. I'm not worthy of this. Because again, a lot of times we want something that we actually don't feel we can have. So how do you feel about this thing that you want? And you want to be able to feel that this is okay. This is like, first you claimed it, and then you have to feel okay with it. Because if you don't feel okay with it, obviously it's going to be a little hard to attract. So do I feel okay with this? And number 3, one of the big ones is, do I believe it can happen? Do I believe I am worthy of having it? Do I believe that it's good for me? Because a lot of times we have subconscious beliefs. These are beliefs that we don't know about that are blocking us from doing that. And there are ways like muscle testing to find out if you have any beliefs around this. You can also journal, like, could there be anything any beliefs like you heard when you were a child, like money doesn't grow on trees, or love doesn't exist, or whatever it could be. What are your beliefs? Do you believe you can have it? It can happen. Do you believe in the impossible? Yeah. So beliefs, and this is something I usually work with people one-on-one with, because that's, yeah, it's harder to do when you are many, and it's hard to do on yourself because, again, like I said, these subconscious beliefs we don't know about. Okay, so that's a big one that can block you from getting what you want to attract. Then the third step is the attraction, the action that you take. What action is good for you? What action is aligned with what you want? And this is where you want to use your intuition, because yes, we can think our way to some things, but it almost never goes that way. This is why it's very important for you to trust your intuition, so your intuition can lead you. I like to explain it like a GPS. Like, you enter your destination. This is your manifestation. I want to manifest this life or this job, whatever it is, this partner. You put in the destination, the description, specifics, because if you don't have the right address and you have a number, you don't know where in the city you're going to end. So you need to have all the details. You need to have the number, you need to have the road, you need to have the city, maybe in the country. You need the specifics, because, yeah, then you'll get lost. You'll never get there. And then second is to follow the direction. So your intuition will guide you with things to do, and it could be something like texting an old friend, someone you haven't talked to in a long time, who know someone who is doing what you want to do. Or maybe you go to the grocery store and you get to talk to someone who's working where you want to work. Or you you get a message to go on YouTube. I think I've actually had this a few times, to go on YouTube and maybe you just scroll and then you find a video. Oh, that looks interesting. And they do exactly what it is that you need help with. Or it's going to watch a certain person or listening to a certain podcast. Maybe it's taking up a book and just randomly open on a page. Or maybe it's reading a little bit and then the lights come on, like, oh my god, I need to do this. This is how it works. This is how we can put it together. So all of these steps you need to follow, and they do not make sense. You just have to follow them. So listen to your intuition in this one. Number 5 is letting go. So now you have set your destination, you are following the steps, you have owned this, I want this, I claim this, this is mine. And then you let it go, release it. Actually, it's kind of like forgetting about it. Like, you completely forget about it, that it's even there, that you wanted it. You just keep following your intuition. You have set the intention that this is what you want, and then you just keep following your intuition. Letting go, very important. Not be detached, because if you desperately want this, desperation is also a very low vibration. So that is something that's going to block you from getting what it is you want. So we want to get it up in a detached, high vibration, positive, like, oh, this would be great if this happened. Oh, I would love if this happened. And just stay in that energy, knowing that it's okay if it never happens. That's okay. Because sometimes it doesn't. And that is because the universe has a different way for you. Your soul path is not that way that you consciously want. It's actually different. So trust the universe. Trust that the creator, that God, whatever you believe in, knows what is best for you, that your angels are guiding you to what is best for you, even if you don't know it. Okay, very important. And then the last one, number 6, is divine timing. So we can force and try to do a lot of these things, and we can do all the steps right, and then it will come. But again, in divine timing. So you don't know when it's gonna happen. You can know, a lot of people say, like, you need a date to like, this is when you want it, but you might not get it there. Maybe you get it 2 months later, or even later. Again, it depends on where you are on your journey. Are you energetically ready for it? Have you done the work, or do you need to learn some more? It's like you have no experience and you want a job as, I don't know, CEO, whatever. Well, you cannot just go and say, oh, I want to become CEO, and then I manifest that, because it's never going to happen, because you don't have the skills. So you need to learn leadership skills, you need to learn economics, you need to learn a lot of different skills to be able to have that position. Maybe you need an education, like, that's what we have educations for, to learn these skills. To become a healer, you have to take a course, you have to do something, you have to learn it, and you have to work with it to become well, let's say, professional healer, someone who can make money of it. You don't just usually just go, I want to be a healer, and then you're a healer. You have to learn some skills, right? You have to go through the process yourself. Okay, so those were the 6 steps. I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course there are a lot of depth to all of these steps, but these are just the steps in a very basic way. So I dive deeper in some of these areas in my other videos. So subscribe if you want to know about it and want to be notified when these videos come up. And please give this video a like if you liked it. Share with someone that you think this could benefit, that would like seeing this, and I'll see you in the next video.